Okay guys, so I've been doing some research and I found a surprise. I'm so excited about this. I found a Confederate cemetery named Springhill Cemetery, and it's literally in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and it's in a grove of trees. So I had to find it, I had to mark it with the latitude and longitude and find it, and I found the graveyard, guys. So you want to go check it out?
All right.
All right, which way do you want to get up this hill? This way? See, the graveyard's up here, guys, up in the trees.
Whichever way would be easiest for you to get up there.
Let's see.
Gracie don't care.
And believe me, you're not getting back here unless you have a truck or a four-wheel drive. So let's go in here and see. I found it. And this was part of that Confederate, when the Battle of Springhill was going on. Look at this. Look through here. Oh, wow. Look at that. I am so excited. Wow. It's right over here on this corner.
So what I can tell you about this, just from this area, that this probably someone stopped taking care of this about 25 or 30 years ago. Because these tombstones, you see, they're not broke off.
Yeah.
They're buried. So there's this much ground from the leaf fall.
Oh, okay.
But it was nice that someone came and put the crosses to mark the stones.
Okay. That's just rocks over here. Let's go this way. Here we go. Coming up to our first one right here. You see this, guys? We're gonna do I'm gonna stop and do a ghost box here. I'm sure there's nothing. I will try to find who's buried here, guys. I will try to pull up their names, and if I can, I'll put them up here. I promise I will. Isn't this beautiful? This is a find, is it not, though? Isn't it a find?
Yeah, it is. Gracie and I got spider webs we gotta get out the way here.
See, guys, it's in the middle of, see, there's a little dirt road right there. And this is a little grove of trees. And there's a cleared field right there. And it's in the middle of that.
Oh, and I know for sure we're walking over top of folks' graves, and we hate that, but this is so old.
You can't tell.
You know, it's just like another abandoned cemetery that we've been in.
Yeah, but this is one of the oldest ones here. This has to be one of the oldest finds we've ever found as far as cemeteries. Because this one right here dates back to the Springhill conflict when all that was going on in the 1800s.
Right, the only equivalent age cemetery was the county farm.
Right. And when they were fighting in these hills around Springhill and everything, I bet you anything they just made a graveyard out here.
Well, see, I don't know what the property was like during the Civil War, but there's not one tree here that's as old as the Civil War. All of these trees here have grown within the last 60 years.
Okay, let's go on up here and see.
And I'm talking like this whole mountainside. But that wouldn't have been strange, because if we want to remember back in time a little bit, Alabama's #1 contribution to the nation was agriculture.
Right.
So a lot of the state was cleared and farmed.
Oh, this is beautiful back here.
It really is.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's a shame that this graveyard is went into this shape. Look at this. Look how pretty. So you can tell the head and the footer here, guys. This is what I was talking about. The stone. It's not always just rocks sticking up out the ground. A lot of times these are graves. And you see they put a cross by them. So somebody came through here and put crosses by where they know people are buried. Here's another one.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do, since you have the microphone, I'll turn on Ghost Tube.
Okay.
Let's get ready for that.
It's beautiful out here. Quiet.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice out here, isn't it, Gracie? It's in the woods.
And to help you while you're editing, I will just... Let's see, where do I swap that around? There we go. I'm hitting the button now to start it.
And you're on screen record?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah. I can't talk. Why can't you talk?
Why can't you talk?
Well, we don't want to be rude. Like maybe they can't talk because they don't know who we are. My name is Jay.
My name is Jennifer.
We're just out here today. We're visiting. We've noticed that your cemetery has been forgotten, and we don't like that. So we want to try and remember you. So if anyone would love to tell us, holy, yes,
Yes, it's holy ground.
this is
And
definitely
we're
holy
going to
ground.
respect it like that. We're not. Go away.
Go away. We don't want to go away. We want to respect you. So if you could give us your name, we'd love to know some of the soldiers that were here, some of the families that may have, been buried here.
Right.
Sadness, and I'm sure there was a lot of sadness. The Civil War was a very sad time for the entire country. It didn't matter what side you were on. If someone passed away or was killed in service, it affected both sides because you had family.
Was you killed at the Battle of Springhill? Was you under General Forrest?
Look closely.
Look closely.
At the grave? Is your grave out here right around me?
Maybe you can't see this, but the
Wrong.
Wrong?
All the tombstones are gone, and we can't see the names of anyone, so we can't pay the proper respect to some of the folks that have been here. We would love to know your name, and if you could even tell us if you were in the military and if you were a captain or a private or what you did.
What did you do in the military? Okay. Were you here? Were you from Springhill?
Were you from the Springhill area? Was Alabama always your home? We know it's definitely been quiet out here and no one has come to visit you for, looks like, a very long time. So, we hope you don't mind us. Keys.
Keys.
What keys? God, I'm telling you, it's amazing to walk through this area. And you kind of have to close your eyes a little bit to imagine all the trees gone and this actually being a nice cemetery where there were where there were headstones and these people had the proper respect that they deserved.
And it's a beautiful resting place. You got the mountain right there to the side.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking at. Look at the view.
Look at the view from the resting place, guys. See the mountain through the trees right there? This is a beautiful little old cemetery. And it's hidden and it's being grown over by nature. And in 10 years, people won't even know it's here.
No, that's what worries me. That's what scares me is all of these cemeteries are disappearing. And I'm so glad that we can, get them on film. And if everyone would, help share this video, help put it out there so that folks don't forget about these cemeteries.
And they could come and visit or clean it up.
Are there any Union soldiers buried here? Any Union families?
I heard that Forrest had a knack for getting the Union soldiers to come to his side.
Well, it's all in the the art of persuasion. Telling somebody, maybe they did their own research. I mean that's a big thing today.
It doesn't look like there's that many buried out here.
But that's what I'm saying is that this is so old. Whoever came through here obviously put these white crosses, and thank you to that person to at least mark some of the stones that are here.
Right. So this cemetery is not listed as like
It's a hard time.
It's a hard time.
Are you talking about for you during the Civil War? Because it's a hard time for us in America right now. We're having similar conditions. Would it surprise you to know that the U.S. may have another Civil War?
We're heading into Civil War, yes.
We have one group of people that believes our freedoms are being pushed aside by another group, and that group feels the same. That's kind of where we are. It's a little bit different from the tariffs that you guys were fighting, but it's still the same. It's fighting for America. So again, I'm going to ask, is there someone that would please tell us their name?
I'm going to find names if I can and honor them.
Please go.
Why do you want us to go so bad? Do you believe we're disrespecting you? We come with no a hug. Well, you know, I wish I could give a hug to every single Civil War veteran that's out here and thank them so much for what they did.
Yes.
There you go, guys. And then you're out and you see something.
Are you okay?
Yes, we're okay. She was just fixing that grave.
The cross
came
fell
apart.
down and I was just fixing it.
Again, no disrespect. We want
Who
to.
is he? He won't leave.
Who
Who is
are
you?
you talking about? We introduced ourselves. Who is he that you're talking about? What's his name? Where's he
There's
at?
only one he here.
Maybe not.
I live here, desolate.
Oh.
I live here desolate.
What is your name?
What is your name?
Do you live in the woods?
Were you born or created? Were you born of a woman or created by the hand of God? Well, it got quiet there.
Yeah. That's a grave. It looks like it's. Let me go this way. It's like a marker. I think that's a marker and that's a marker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to watch where I'm stepping. This looks sunken in. That's definitely a grave.
Yeah, that is definitely.
Don't step over that way. I wouldn't. Let's go this way around it. See if I can get the other side. That's definitely a marker. You can tell that's definitely a grave. I'd be scared to know how. That needs to be filled in better.
Well, it's a thing of time, baby. I told you there's probably 10 inches of soil on top of this that was not on top of this when it was originally a cemetery.
Well, you could tell that that's definitely a grave.
Right, yes, that's what I'm saying. It's sunken in, but it's sunk in proportionately.
God, I'm so happy to find this place. I just don't know. I love finding hidden cemeteries, and the old Confederate ones are a gold mine, guys. Like, I just love finding them. It's another little marker. Look how beautiful this is. I'm going to do a 360 for you right quick so you can see what I'm seeing.
And whoever was talking to us, come on back through and tell us your name. Sometimes you ask the right question and then it just goes silent.
Yeah. This is beautiful. The breeze is nice. This cemetery is not easy to find, guys. It's like
Fire.
you have to take this dirt road off of a highway, and the dirt road's not labeled, and it really doesn't look like a road.
Yeah, it does
I had
not.
to use latitude and longitude to get back here. Oh, I think this is a marker. There's another one. And I'm going to do my best to go online and find the Civil War veterans that's buried here, because there's not that many of them, and I will put their pictures up with this video.
That's the thing. If we could find some information, I wonder if in the 1800 records you might be able to find this cemetery.
I can find the cemetery in archives, and I can pull their pictures that way, and that's what I've been doing. It takes a while, like the older ones, like this one that's been out here so long. There's not been a lot done to it, and like you said, no one's been out here, so that tells me it's going to be a little harder for me to find it, but I can find them. I'll eventually find them, guys.
But we'll definitely put up definitely put something up of whatever we do find. And if you happen to have any more history, if you catch this video and you're like, oh, I know all about that place, drop some comments below. Send an email to us. Go to our website. You can send an email to us. We'd appreciate that.
It's so peaceful out here. She feels like she's taking a nap. What?
I'm right here.
Where are you at? Can you make a noise? We'll be quiet. Why don't you walk? Can you bang on a tree? Make a noise?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
I
No,
have
we're
ju-
definitely not here looking for your jewelry.
We're not grave
grave
robbers.
robbers. That's definitely not what we do.
That's disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Oh, look. Look at this old bottle. See this old bottle. Looks like it's 70s.
Closet.
What?
Closet. Whose closet?
So old.
Yeah, it is an old bottle. It's probably somewhere in the 70s
That's what I
anyways.
said,
Maybe 80s, early
I'm thinking
80s.
that's 70s. It looks like it's 70s.
But yeah. Back before soda had that metally taste to it.
You can stay.
Well, we're not going to stay here now. We're just visiting.
I thought you wanted us out at first. Now
It said you can't stay.
Oh, we're not staying. We're just visiting, guys. We're honoring you, I promise. Look, I'm a veteran,
Or we're honoring the soldiers here anyways.
right? And I honor anyone that stands up and fights for their country. There's no disrespect needed. If you read our energies, guys, feel us. Feel our energy. You can feel that we don't mean any harm. We come in peace. Do you remember General Forrest? Do you remember Colonel Lowe?
Doll.
What?
Speak, doll.
Okay, do you remember when General Forrest come down through here? Were you in the Confederate side with General?
Off.
What?
Turn it off.
What is that moving right there? There's
That's-
something moving.
That's...
That is,
Oh, I see what that is.
what is
That
that?
that is a caterpillar. Check that guy out. That's a dandy big one.
That's a big caterpillar. Hey there, guys. I'll tell you, I heard something moving. Out here in the woods, you got to look for snakes right now. It's still snake season. I just saw something and heard something moving.
I did too. I don't know what type of caterpillar that is.
It's just a thick caterpillar.
That's a big one. It might be like one of those Luna moths
Yeah.
or something. Who knows?
So you were fighting for the Confederate side in 1863, remember? It was for General Forrest, and then Colonel Lowe came down from the Union Army. He was fighting against y'all. This Drake came in. Do you remember all that? You remember being down here with General Forrest, or were you up here in the hills? Who did you fight with? Who was your commander?
Or what infantry were you in?
Yeah.
Do you remember your infantry? We can find your commander.
Just give us a number. What infantry number were you in? Company number. Were you in 19? Company 19? Like 16 through 19 was around this area. 18?
Or did your company have a name and not
Oh.
a number?
Yeah. Oh, they could have been.
Come outside.
What?
Come outside. We are outside. But boy, it's just so quiet.
And peaceful.
It
She looks
really
like
is.
she's trying to go to sleep. It's so
I know.
peaceful.
I don't feel anything. She's not been looking around crazy or nothing.
No. We're only going to give it a couple more minutes, guys, before we close up. So is there anything that you need to tell us before we close up?
You know,
And we'll
before we
go
close
on.
up, our last few minutes,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Seer app,
Okay.
and we'll see if
Oh, they want to give us any images.
they can give us if someone can give us an image. All right, guys, this device in my hand is the same device I've been holding, but there we go.
Oh, wow. Got an
So
image
just
already?
instantly, let's
Let's
see.
see what that says.
Is that a bird's breast?
It
looks like a
feathers,
looks like a
breast.
peacock
Let's
breast
see. Yeah, there you go.
or a grouse.
Grouse, yeah. Could be the animal out here. They probably ate those. So when you're out here, did you you like grouse and quail and things like that? Is that what you ate? Was you here during the Native American times? Were Native Americans around when y'all were here? Were there Indians here? Can you show me what your life was like? Can you send us a picture? And tell me anything about your life on that phone. You could create a picture. You can tell us what your life was like or how you're feeling. Anything like that.
This is the longest I've seen any one picture kind
It's
of
still
stay up.
up?
So yeah, we'll have to take a look at this picture and see if there's anything in it. I don't see anything, but then my eyes aren't all that
Guys,
great.
this is the most beautiful resting place I've ever seen. This is what I was talking about when I talk about myself. I want something so far off the road that nobody knows where it's at.
Oh, this is tranquil.
Yes, it's peaceful out here. Gracie's at a Zen mode. Look, she's like, I'm in Zen mode.
That's right.
I'm all calm and in Zen mode. It's nice out here. Yep.
Yep, she's happy to be back, a dog.
She likes the woods, nature.
Yes. All right. So, would anyone else like to give us a picture on this? Maybe show us what your home looked like, or maybe a scene from the last battle that you were in, or even a picture of yourself. That would be totally awesome.
That would help me out a lot. I'm going to throw your picture up anyways, guys, so go ahead and tell me. Show me your picture. I promise I'm going to honor you guys. Every one of you.
That's right. All we're doing, we're out here, we're just trying to remember this place for future generations, because if you can't see the world the way it is, this cemetery is almost fully grown over and reclaimed by nature.
It's the year 2024. That's a long time from 1863. It's 2024, guys.
Yeah, we're about 170 years, give or take. So I hear something like walking
There's
behind
something
me.
walking over there. What's that walking? Can you show us?
It's 2 feet. And then it's like you hear footsteps on the wind, and then it's gone.
There shouldn't be anybody out here, guys. I promise you.
No, there shouldn't.
And if they're here, they would have a vehicle. We drove way too far in down this dirt road into the middle of the woods for that. And there not to be a vehicle. I don't see nobody hoofing it in here.
Yeah, you're not just going to happen across this place.
No,
And if you do happen across this place, you're lost.
you are.
Wow. It is just pretty up in here.
It's quiet. Look at this. That is a beautiful, beautiful look. Look at that, guys. You can't get any better than that. Look at that. Uh-oh, got another one. What do we got? What did it say?
Check that out. It's a picture looking out a window.
Oh, well, I'm talking about a beautiful view.
Yeah,
You
while
can't
you
get
was-
a better
yes.
view. You can't get a better view, and that's a
And
better
then,
view.
and then here you get a view of a grass plain out a window. So
So,
maybe
they
you can.
lived.
So you probably so you lived out on the plains or in the southern part of the state where it was flat.
Probably.
It's pretty awesome.
I just said you can't get a better view and that popped up. That's awesome.
That's right. So, you know, I would
I take
probably,
it back then, from my perspective, I couldn't get a better view. From yours, that was your best view. Was that your home where your wife was and your children? Or did you grow up there? That looks almost like South Alabama or the Midwest.
that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Because it's very flat and it looks like ocean almost, desert. What? What's that?
Well, Midwest, that's Midwest.
That's Midwest.
Look at the tree. The tree tells me it's Midwest, and then the
Yes.
moon. And you'll be able to have this
Oh,
up on the screen,
yeah.
so you don't have to do that.
Okay. That's Midwest, yes.
That's
Oh, so
Midwest.
they're from the Midwest. Okay, so you were from the Midwest. A lot of people from the Midwest fought with the Confederacy. Did you fight with Texas first? Do you remember? Sam Houston? I think we're in Sasquatch country.
And that's quite possible, but I think that we had some really good answers right there at the end. That was very correlated very well with the discussion. So that's a plus for the app.
He was telling me that was his best view.
Right.
Yeah, I got it. I understand. If that's what you're used to and that's what you loved, the mountains wouldn't be comfortable to you.
Right.
I get it. But I'm used to the mountains, man, so
I-
that view wouldn't be comfortable to me.
Right. I grew up in the Laurel Highlands, so you know I love the mountains too.
That Scottish stomping ground. All right, guys, we're going to close up
All right, that
and head
sounds
on
good.
down the road. And I hope you enjoyed this little view of the cemetery and this old cemetery. I'm telling you guys, this was a find. You don't know how hard it is to find these old Confederate cemeteries and to know that's all that's buried here. And these are beautiful. They're beautiful resting places. It's a beautiful cemetery, and I was so happy to find it.
That's
So,
right, and you need to see it before nature takes it all the way the rest of the way over.
right, and if you really want to know where it is, just message us. We'll tell you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the pictures, and I'll try to find pictures of the veterans like I do always. So have a good day, guys.
All right, sounds great.